Let me tell you, it's a question of wait and see. They've not done a ground invasion yet. Americans have said they want to do a ground invasion. It's a wait and see situation. It's a wait and see situation.
Personally, I'm so much against this war. But
everyone, even Americans, no one wants this war.
According to some of the narrative that I've seen Iran done in the past, chanting death to America and wiping Israel completely off the map. That's not a narrative I want to subscribe to. So if such a person has a nuclear weapon, I don't think, unless that narrative is not true.
Iranians are very peaceful people. They've been provoked. They're actually doing self-defense. Purely. How many wars has Israel started since you were born? Hakuna vita on this planet ijanzishwa na Israel. They provoke. When this war when they bombed the Ayatollah, they were actually in a negotiating table, negotiating for peace. But these people go chini ya maji, they bomb, they throw missiles all over. Now, the expectation was that Iran was going to cave quickly. Iran is equipped to the tooth. They are equipped. 95 of Iranian women wanaoperatia PhD. That country is learned. Do you know the kind of vehicles they manufacture? They are actually a manufacturing giant. That country is very well organized. That country...
And they have a system that generates a new leader after you...
They have a system for 100 years. They have leaders. Like, the person running that country, Mutasema, the Ayatollahs.
The Mujtaba.
The
one that has just recently.
No.
Khamenei was killed.
The
now
son.
The Mujtaba.
People, the Mujtaba. No. There are other people running the country. You can kill everyone on the line with someone running that country. And then there are patriots. This is the Persian Empire. When you go to the Bible, that's actually the Persian Empire. These people have defeated so many wars in the last 500 years. So see what wajana, see what wajuzi, and that is what America is actually underestimated that. So they
I don't think we can say that America is Trump that actually is struggling to understand that. Because that was
let's even zero it down. It's actually Israel. It's not even Trump. Trump is just being used, and he can't say no. He can't say no. It's Israel. Is Israel. Israel has this crazy idea of expanding in the Middle East. They want to swallow Lebanon. They want to swallow Yemen. They want to swallow Syria. They have this expansionist idea, swallowing other countries. But now Iran seems to be a hard tackle. You know, when they went to Iraq, walimaliza Iraq na siku ngapi? 2 days they brought down that. Iran is a mountain. Geographically, Iran is situated in a mountainous area. That Strait of Hormuz that they are talking about is actually below mountains. So you see their geography is also an advantage to them. All their military weaponry is underground. No one can know where it is. So how are you going to fight with such people? Where you like now, if America wants to strike the military base of the US in Bahrain, you will never pinpoint the military bases of Iran. They're underground. How do you fight with such kind of people? They've been preparing for this war for more than 30 years. Put that in mind. So how many missiles do they have? Because they knew this was going to happen. So it's not going to be a very easy war. It's a provocative war. It's also a spiritual war.
There's a spiritual
aspect to this war. It's the economic and geopolitical aspect to this war. So it's a wait and see. Everyone wants peace right now. This war is going to change the geopolitics of that area completely, whichever way it goes. Assuming even today,
not only of that area of the world, even the way people view the superpowers.
Assuming today, because America imeshindwa kufungua the Strait of Hormuz. Wameshindwa.
Even though that is wrong of Iran.
You use what is in your hands.
Because look at if you should do that to the Strait of Malacca, the Strait of Singapore, and other choke points, economic choke points.
I think they're using what is in their hands. They're really trying. They use what is,
which is now sabotage. Now in this case,
they want to sabotage the world economy. Who is having a blockade?
US is putting a blockade.
Nothing. They're lying.
There's a blockade.
No. America is blocking commercial ships, Iran, from using the Oman Sea. You know, like the port, like the Mombasa port. I'm giving you an example. There are a lot of commercial ships that come in and go. US is actually blocking the Oman Sea for Iran ships. Yani wasifanye biashara. But the Strait of Hormuz is completely under the control of Iran.
No. What I'm saying is,
yes.
You see, the way that narrow strait looks like.
Yes.
So, as you're coming out of the strait,
yeah.
now into the other world,
yes.
you are forced to go back. That's the blockade. That's
also like they're not allowing any ship
in or out. So now that's the kind of blockade that the US has now put in place.
Yeah.
And that's what's affecting the negotiations now.
Yes.
I hope we're not getting it wrong as well.
I am. Me? You mean me?
I hope we are not getting it wrong.
No. For me, it's a provocative war. It didn't have to happen. It's just America. They're just being too provocative. Which occurs it to, it didn't have to happen.
Don't you think that Israel was threatened?
By who?
By Iran.
No.
They said that they want to wipe them off.
No. This is an Israeli war, actually. If you look at it properly, this is not even an American war.
Okay.
Trump, using the Epstein files, was forced to attack Iran. Kama angekataa kuattack Iran, angetoa Epstein files, and he's very incriminated in those. That in its own way.
Having a blockade now. Now there's no activity around there.
Who is having a blockade?
The US is putting a blockade.
Nothing. They're lying.
There's a blockade.
No. America is blocking commercial ships, Iran, from using the Oman Sea. You know, like the Mombasa port. I'm giving you an example. There are a lot of commercial ships that come in and go. US is actually blocking the Oman Sea for Iran ships. Yani wasifanye biashara. But the Strait of Hormuz is completely under the control of Iran.
No. What I'm saying is,
yes.
You see, the way that narrow strait looks like.
Yes.
So, as you're coming out of the strait, now into the other world,
yes.
You are forced to go back. That's the blockade. That's
also like they're not allowing any ship
in or out. So now that's the kind of blockade that the US has now put in place.
Yeah.
And that's what's affecting the negotiations now.
Yes.
I hope we're not getting it wrong as well.
I am. Me? You mean me?
I hope we are not getting it wrong.
No. For me, it's a provocative war. It didn't have to happen. It's just America. They're just being too provocative. Which occurs it to, it didn't have to happen.
Don't you think that Israel was threatened?
By who?
By Iran.
No.
They said that they want to wipe them off.
No. This is an Israeli war, actually. If you look at it properly, this is not even an American war.
Okay.
Trump, using the Epstein files, was forced to attack Iran. Kama angekataa kuattack Iran, angetoa Epstein files, and he's very incriminated in those files. Actually, is the Epstein files or the war?
Okay.
That's the card that the Israeli used.
We just saw some small snippet of what is there, and
it is what is there against Trump is bad. It is bad.
The real thing. What we told, that's
bad.
Not the real thing.
It is bad.
Whatever was
and there's something I need to let our listeners understand.
Yes.
America is completely, since the beginning of the 19th century, 1902, yes. America is completely controlled by Israel.
Yeah.
Completely.
I agree.
The only president that tried to step away from that and died for it is JFK.
But Obama did.
No, the Obama was a puppet, a serious puppet.
No, the JCPOA agreement.
The what?
JCPOA agreement that they made with Iran. Obama, even Netanyahu came to Congress.
Buying time, just buying time. They just choose at what point do we implement this plan. This war has been in the making for years. This war has been in the making for years. Let me explain to you something. Look at what they've done to Gaza.
Well.
They've bit by bit taken over Palestine. Gaza, Palestine literally imeisha. What are they doing right now? They're taking over Lebanon. Israel is the only country that doesn't have a border. Israel has something called the Blue Line. They don't even have a border. They keep moving it. On one side is the UAE, which has so many military bases of America. Saudi, which is another big military base. Israel it did away with the proper governance of Syria. They're controlling Syria. Okay. There's Yemen on this side. They say Hezbollah. Hezbollah is a militia group that is being runs within Lebanon. That's why they're attacking Lebanon. But underlying it is the expansion of the greater Israel. That's what they're doing. They're expanding their borders. And the biggest headache for them is Iran. Iran is a superpower. Iran will fight the last man standing to secure the region. What is happening right now, Wabs? UAE, that's Bahrain, Qatar. All of them have told America, you're not a true friend. We gave you military bases, but when the attacks were serious, you took your entire defense system to Israel. We were not defended. All the missiles raining from Iran were raining in Qatar, Bahrain, Saudi. So you can see even politically, these countries are realizing, supporting America is a bit of a disadvantage. Yes, it's a disadvantage. So the geopolitics of that area keeps changing. People ask me, how is this war going to go on? I think it's going to be there for a while.
Oh, this is another long war.
It's going to be there, like the Ukraine. This is going to be there for a while. Because...
So whatever they think, like they want to broker a deal, there's nothing that Pakistan can have. Let me tell you
something that people do not know. The dollar is owned by a Jew. Those people that I call the fake Jew. They own the dollar. The Federal Reserve of America, like Sasa, what we call the central bank, is a private bank in America. It's not a nation's bank. It's privately owned by the Jew, who is the Rothschild. Okay? I want to show you how America is owned. So when Ambiango fanya hivi, politicians actually told what to do. Obama was quoted the other day, and he said when he was a president, there's someone who used to walk into his office and say, today you're going to do this and this and this and this. And he goes, the president is told what to do.
No, that's not an advisor.
No. It's not an advisor. It's instructions. You're given instructions on what to do. So the fact that America is controlled by Israel, that's why you see America doing all these wars. America on its own would never even have gone to fight Ukraine. But there's a cabal here, the Jewish cabal that controls America, owns the dollar. And why do we call the dollar the petrodollar? We call it the petrodollar because the value of the dollar is pegged on the sales of petrol. That's why any country that has fuel, the American interest there is huge. Because fuel, for the dollar to have value, it has to trade the fuel. That's why you see like Venezuela, the crude oil. When you go to Venezuela, they actually literally arrested the president because of the oil. They want to control the oil.
That's a huge reserve.
When they control the oil, it gives the dollar value. So the dollar is not pegged on gold, or it's pegged on the oil. If the countries stop trading oil on the dollar collapses, and America dies. So do you know Malikota kuna mafuta?
There's an interest.
Saudi, which is one of the biggest oil producing, Iran, Qatar, wapi. So this war is not going, I can assure you, is not going to end tomorrow. The theatrics you're seeing, there's a peace deal here. There's also a lot of business negotiations going on. When Juzi, they were in Pakistan for a negotiation, Jared Kushner was there. Jared Kushner is the guy, is a Jew married to Trump's daughter. They go there for business deals.
A real kind of nepotism whereby...
they just go there for business deals. There's a whole explanation on the spiritual side of it. There's the Israeli expansion plan, which is that's actually the truth. They want to expand. And then they want the new world order. Government headquarters will be Israel. It should run from Israel. So when the new world order is unveiled worldwide, headquarters itakuwa wapi? Israel. Companies like Apple, companies zote za IT, AI, money companies, all the headquarters will be in Israel. That's the larger plan.
That's the intention.
So power will shift from America to Israel. If it happens, it's a wait and see situation. But that's Iran is not a joke. Iran is a very strong country militarily, and then they are getting a lot of support from China, a lot of support from Russia.
Russia that's only sharing intelligence.
It shares the intelligence, and Russian intelligence is high tech. It comes to the satellites, they are using the Chinese. Chinese don't use Google. They don't use their they have their system, they have their enemy.
Yeah.
That's what they are using for attack. And you can see how precise they are in their attacks.
Yeah, very, very precise.
Very precise in their attacks. So it's a situation.
Cheap drones.
There's a lot that is changing. There's a lot that is changing. And I feel in this crisis, there's a lot it's a crisis, a lot is going to happen. Governments are going to collapse. Power is going to shift from one direction to the other. You can see like in Sudan, the RSF are becoming weaker because the RSF was being funded and by the UAE to buy. Si mulisikia vitu za RSF zikuwa zinapita Mombasa, poti Mombasa.
Yeah.
See, our president was implicated in RSF. So now UAE is the one that has been destabilizing Sudan, providing the weapons through Kenya actually.
Yes.
But right now, the government of Sudan is gaining against the RSF. Why? Because Mali has pity. So that war has a lot of dynamics. So the government of Sudan is pushing the rebels. It's pushing. And nasikia hao ma RSF seniors hapa Kenya wamefinywa sana. Hakuna chakula, hakuna bunduki, hakuna nini. You've seen also there's a change with Somaliland. They've ended a military agreement with one bloc. Now they're working with Turkey. There's a lot of shift. There's a lot of shift because of this war. So whichever way this war goes, a lot is also going to change. It's a wait and see situation how this thing goes. And the intention to collapse religion, these were supposed to do that.
Okay.
To collapse religion, spiritually to tilt power towards a particular direction, like what's the word? Spiritual authority towards a particular direction. There's a lot happening, good and bad. We don't know how this goes, but it's not a good war for anyone. No one wants it. No one wants it. Our fuel is up. Okay, though there is no Kenyan fuel that comes from Iran, they lie. Our Kenyan fuel doesn't come from Iran, they lie. You don't even have one ship that comes from Iran. Wanatumia kama excuse.
Hata mafuta.
Hakuna mafuta kutoka Iran. Hakuna meli ya Kenya inapitanga Iran. Wanadanganya. Wanatumia hiyo.
IPT Strait of Hormuz imefungwa sasa hivi.
Mafuta yetu ipite huko.
Hakuna hata Elianto, hakuna kidogo hata kidogo.
Hakuna. They're just using it as an excuse for profits. But it's a wait and see situation.
Yes.
Let's see how it goes. But in war, the biggest war is a war of information. Who gives the biggest lie? Which lie sells at the end of the day?
Deception.
That's the biggest war. It's not even the guns and the missiles. Who won the war of information? That's the biggest war. Because the America would be so embarrassed if Iran was to execute their pilots in public, and they threatened to do that. Israel kacheza chini. They want to execute Palestinians in jail. So if you execute Palestinians in jail, you're going to execute your pilots in the streets. So it's there's a lot of.
And you know, America, even if you execute one, the public outrage.
Kwanza now, you know, America is going for an election. It's going for a midterm. Sasa si president unajua wataki hizi vita. So if such a thing happens, impeachment inaweza happen. So there's a lot of those dynamics. But you have to know that Israel thrives in war. When they thrive in war, they can do war for 10 years without a worry. They thrive in war. They thrive in war. It's a bad thing.
Yeah, sure.
It's just a bad thing.
So, Mary KATHOMI, thank you so much.
Wabs, it's a pleasure.
It's
a pleasure always being here.
Yes, of course. Time is just not on our side.
No,
but
we can do this the whole
day. For
sure,
sure, I could have wanted to have this conversation with you until Kingdom Come.
I know.
Yeah.
I know. Don't worry, sure. We'll do a lot of this.
Yes, sure.
And I know deep down in my heart,
yes,
there's a lot of this victory ahead.
Absolutely.
Deep down in my heart, I know there is victory.
Yeah.
The fact that we can even have such a conversation, we can talk to people, shows me that the future looks bright.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I wish you also well in those fights, the silent fight that you're fighting for the people of Kenya and the entire population of Africa.
Thank you. The pleasure is mine. Always doing this.
Keep holding it. Yes.
Because I know there are four things.
Yes.
That if they control food,
yes,
they control education,
yes,
they control information,
yes,
they control health,
yes,
they have a slave.
Absolutely.
So I'm measuring on information.
Yes.
So when there's propaganda and lies, I want to give you the true information.
Yeah.
because information is important.
Yes, calling them out.
Yeah.
And congratulations.
Thank
this
you.
is a nice piece.
Thank you.
The Girl from the Slopes of Mount Kenya.
Thank you. I want more and more people to just read this book.
Sure.
And as we move on to other.
Yes, and I'm supposed to tell all my friends and any affiliates to and also promote you.
Thank you.
Where can we find the copies?
Nuria Bookshop.
Called Nuria?
Nuria Bookshop.
Nuria Bookshop.
They deliver countrywide.
Where is that?
It's on Moya Avenue, Upper to Bazaar Plaza. Moya Avenue. And they deliver. Anyway, yes. It's going to be on Amazon. I think today you can print the book on Amazon and you can also do an e-copy on Amazon.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's a convenient point to end this.
Thank you.
Congratulations for this work.
Asante.
And we're hoping to have more conversations going forward.
Thank you. Asante.
So, guys, like I promised you, it has been Thunderbolt. That's an Iron Lady, Madam Mary KATHOMI. And with her book, The Girl from the Slopes of Mount Kenya. That marks the end of our conversation today. Allow me to see you in the next one.